Starting your day with intentional morning rituals can have a profound impact on your mindset, productivity, and overall quality of life. The way you begin your morning sets the tone for the entire day, influencing your emotions, focus, and energy levels. When you wake up and immediately jump into distractions like checking your phone, emails, or social media, you allow external pressures to dictate your mood and priorities. Over time, this habit can lead to increased stress, reduced focus, and a sense of being reactive rather than proactive. In contrast, designing a structured morning routine around intentional practices helps you take control of your mind and body from the moment you wake up, creating a foundation for clarity, positivity, and purpose throughout the day. Intentional morning rituals can include a variety of practices, each chosen to cultivate a specific aspect of mental, emotional, and physical well-being. For example, meditation is a common practice that allows you to center yourself and become fully present. Spending just 10 to 20 minutes in focused meditation each morning can help calm the mind, reduce anxiety, and build resilience against stressors that may arise later in the day. Meditation also strengthens your ability to observe your thoughts without judgment, giving you greater control over how you respond to challenges and emotions. By creating a habit of mindfulness in the morning, you set a precedent for thoughtful decision-making and emotional balance throughout the day. Another essential component of a morning ritual is journaling or reflective writing. Taking time to put your thoughts on paper allows you to process emotions, clarify goals, and identify priorities. Many people find that journaling helps them release mental clutter and gain a deeper understanding of their intentions and desires. You can write about your dreams, set daily intentions, or reflect on what you are grateful for. Gratitude journaling, in particular, has been shown to boost mood and satisfaction, reinforcing a positive mindset. By consistently dedicating time to journaling each morning, you train your mind to focus on solutions, opportunities, and abundance rather than problems and limitations. Physical movement is another powerful element of morning rituals that cannot be underestimated. Exercise, stretching, yoga, or even a short walk outside helps activate your body, increase blood flow to the brain, and release endorphins, chemicals that naturally improve mood and mental clarity. When combined with deep breathing, morning exercise can energize the body and sharpen mental focus, preparing you to tackle tasks with confidence and efficiency. Regular movement in the morning also establishes a sense of discipline and commitment to your well-being, reinforcing the mindset that you are capable of prioritizing yourself and your goals. Nutrition is closely linked to mental performance and energy levels, making mindful eating an important part of a morning routine. Consuming a balanced breakfast with protein, healthy fats, and complex carbohydrates helps stabilize blood sugar, reduce mid-morning fatigue, and enhance cognitive function. Mindful eating, paying attention to what you eat, savoring each bite, and avoiding distractions, can also cultivate presence and self-awareness, further supporting a positive mindset. By fueling your body with intention, you signal to your brain that you are ready to engage fully with the day. The power of intentional morning rituals also lies in their ability to create consistency and structure in your life. Humans thrive on routines because they reduce decision fatigue, save mental energy, and provide a sense of stability and predictability. When you start your day with a series of positive habits, your mind becomes conditioned to expect productivity, clarity, and focus. Over time, these rituals create momentum that carries through your work, relationships, and personal growth efforts. Small, repeated actions in the morning compound over days, weeks, and months, ultimately shaping your identity and the way you perceive yourself. One of the most overlooked but transformative aspects of morning rituals is the psychological effect of starting the day with intention rather than reaction. Many people wake up and immediately respond to external demands, emails, news, social media, or family responsibilities, without giving thought to their own priorities. This reactive approach often leaves people feeling scattered, stressed, and unfulfilled. Intentional morning rituals reverse this pattern by making you proactive. You choose how your day begins, rather than allowing circumstances to dictate your mood and actions. This sense of control and agency has a ripple effect, influencing how you handle challenges, make decisions, and interact with others. Designing an effective morning ritual requires personalization and experimentation. There is no one-size-fits-all formula. The key is to identify practices that align with your goals, values, and natural rhythms. Some people thrive with meditation and journaling, while others benefit more from physical activity or reading inspirational content. The duration of each activity can vary as well, from 5 minutes to an hour, depending on your schedule and preferences. The important principle is consistency. Performing these rituals daily reinforces new neural pathways in the brain, making positive habits automatic and sustainable over time. Another critical component of successful morning rituals is minimizing distractions. The first moments of the day are highly influential, and external interruptions can derail your focus and energy. Keeping your phone on silent, avoiding email and social media for at least the first hour of your day, and creating a dedicated space for your rituals can help protect this sacred time. By intentionally curating your environment and your actions, you signal to your mind that these practices are valuable and non-negotiable. Intentional morning rituals also provide an opportunity for reflection and alignment with long-term goals. Spending time visualizing your ideal day, week, or life can help clarify priorities and strengthen motivation. Visualization, combined with affirmations or positive self-talk, reinforces a growth-oriented mindset and helps combat limiting beliefs. By envisioning success and consciously setting intentions each morning, you prime your mind for achievement and resilience in the face of obstacles. Finally, the impact of morning rituals extends beyond personal productivity and mental clarity. They influence emotional health, relationships, and overall life satisfaction. A calm, focused, and energized start to the day enhances your ability to connect meaningfully with others, respond empathetically to challenges, and approach work and personal goals with creativity and determination. Over time, these small, intentional actions create a profound shift in your mindset, making you more optimistic, disciplined, and self-aware. In essence, starting your day with intentional morning rituals is not just a set of actions, it is a mindset shift. It is the conscious decision to prioritize yourself, your growth, and your well-being before the demands of the external world take over. These practices build resilience, foster positivity, and cultivate a sense of purpose that permeates every aspect of life. By committing to intentional morning rituals consistently, you create a foundation for lasting transformation, empowering yourself to approach each day with focus, clarity, and confidence. The compounding effect of these daily habits ultimately shapes not only your mindset but also your identity, guiding you toward a life of intentionality, fulfillment, and meaningful achievement. Practicing daily gratitude and reflection is one of the most transformative habits for developing a resilient, positive, and growth-oriented mindset. Gratitude, at its core, is the conscious acknowledgement and appreciation of the good in our lives, no matter how small. Reflection complements gratitude by providing a space to evaluate our experiences, thoughts, and emotions, fostering self-awareness and learning. Together, these practices help shift focus from what is lacking to what is present, creating a mindset rooted in abundance, contentment, and clarity. When practiced consistently, gratitude and reflection have profound effects on mental health, emotional balance, motivation, and overall life satisfaction. Daily gratitude encourages individuals to recognize the positive aspects of their lives that might otherwise go unnoticed. This recognition helps reframe thinking patterns by counteracting the brain's natural tendency to focus on negative events or potential threats, a phenomenon known as the negativity bias. By intentionally acknowledging moments of joy, acts of kindness, personal achievements, or simply the presence of supportive people in one's life, gratitude rewires neural pathways, making it easier to experience optimism and satisfaction over time. This shift in perspective is not about ignoring challenges or difficulties. Rather, it is about balancing awareness of life's hardships with acknowledgement of its blessings. Gratitude can be practiced in various ways to suit individual preferences and lifestyles. Many people maintain a gratitude journal, writing down 3 to 5 things they are thankful for each day. These entries can range from tangible events, like enjoying a delicious meal or receiving a thoughtful message, to intangible aspects, such as personal strengths, opportunities for growth, or moments of peace. Writing down these observations encourages intentional focus, reinforces positive experiences in memory, and creates a cumulative record of blessings that can be revisited during difficult times for emotional support. Reflection, on the other hand, provides a structured opportunity to examine daily experiences, decisions, and emotions. Through reflection, individuals can evaluate what went well, what could have been improved, and how they responded to challenges. This practice promotes self-awareness by highlighting recurring patterns of thought or behavior, revealing areas for personal growth, and reinforcing lessons learned. When combined with gratitude, reflection allows individuals to appreciate progress and successes, even in small steps, while objectively considering areas for development. Over time, this balance of acknowledgement and analysis fosters emotional intelligence, resilience, and a proactive approach to life's challenges. One of the key benefits of daily gratitude and reflection is the reduction of stress and anxiety. By focusing on what is good and meaningful, the mind is less likely to dwell on worries, comparisons, or perceived shortcomings. Studies have shown that people who engage in regular gratitude practices experience lower levels of cortisol, the stress hormone, and report higher levels of overall well-being. Reflection allows individuals to process emotions constructively rather than suppressing or ignoring them, which can prevent negative emotions from accumulating and causing mental strain. Together, these practices cultivate a calmer, more balanced mental state, better equipping individuals to handle external pressures and setbacks. Gratitude and reflection also enhance relationships by fostering empathy, appreciation, and effective communication. When individuals regularly acknowledge the positive impact of others in their lives, they are more likely to express thanks, provide support, and maintain stronger connections. Reflection helps identify patterns in interactions, enabling more thoughtful responses and the opportunity to resolve conflicts with insight and patience. In essence, these habits strengthen social bonds, creating an environment of mutual respect, care, and collaboration that supports personal and collective growth. Incorporating gratitude and reflection into a daily routine does not require extensive time or effort, but consistency is crucial for maximum impact. Morning or evening are ideal times for these practices, as they allow for intentional focus before the day begins or after it concludes. For example, a morning session might involve briefly noting 3 things you are grateful for and reflecting on intentions for the day. Evening reflection could include reviewing successes, acknowledging challenges, and writing down lessons learned. These small, repeated actions gradually shape mindset, making gratitude and self-awareness habitual rather than occasional practices. Visualization can further enhance the effects of gratitude and reflection. By imagining positive outcomes, meaningful interactions, or personal achievements, individuals reinforce feelings of appreciation and possibility. Coupled with reflective evaluation, visualization strengthens motivation and commitment to growth, while also enhancing the emotional impact of positive experiences. This combination nurtures a proactive mindset that seeks opportunities, appreciates progress, and remains resilient in the face of setbacks. Another significant aspect of gratitude and reflection is the cultivation of humility and perspective. Regular acknowledgement of the contributions of others, the interconnectedness of life, and the fleeting nature of circumstances fosters a sense of groundedness. Reflection encourages recognition of mistakes and personal limitations without self-judgment, promoting learning rather than criticism. This balanced perspective nurtures a mindset that values growth, collaboration, and understanding, replacing arrogance or entitlement with empathy, patience, and thoughtful action. Daily gratitude and reflection also strengthen mental resilience by promoting adaptive thinking patterns. Life is inherently unpredictable, and challenges are inevitable. Those who consistently practice these habits develop the ability to reframe difficulties as opportunities for growth, learn from setbacks, and maintain optimism even during adversity. Gratitude highlights positive aspects that persist despite challenges, while reflection identifies actionable insights and solutions. Together, they create a mental toolkit for navigating uncertainty with confidence, perseverance, and emotional stability. Importantly, the benefits of these practices extend beyond mental and emotional health to influence physical well-being. Research suggests that individuals who maintain a regular gratitude practice experience better sleep, improved immune function, and lower blood pressure. These physiological benefits are likely linked to reduced stress and enhanced emotional regulation, demonstrating the interconnectedness of mind and body. Reflection contributes by enabling conscious decision-making about health, habits, and self-care, reinforcing behaviors that support overall vitality. The transformative power of daily gratitude and reflection lies in their ability to shift mindset from scarcity to abundance, from reaction to intentionality, and from complacency to growth. By consistently acknowledging the positives, analyzing experiences, and learning from daily events, individuals cultivate a perspective that embraces opportunity, values progress, and fosters emotional and cognitive resilience. Over time, this mindset influences decisions, behaviors, relationships, and overall quality of life, creating a lasting impact that extends far beyond the moments of practice. Developing these habits requires commitment, patience, and a willingness to engage with one's inner world. Initially, it may feel unnatural or challenging to focus on gratitude or self-reflection, especially during stressful periods. However, even brief, consistent practices, such as writing 3 grateful thoughts in the morning or reviewing the day for 10 minutes at night, accumulate over time, creating measurable shifts in perspective and emotional well-being. The key is persistence, as the benefits compound gradually, reinforcing a mindset oriented toward positivity, learning, and growth. Ultimately, practicing daily gratitude and reflection is an investment in the most important asset you have, your mind. These habits cultivate emotional intelligence, resilience, clarity, and optimism, providing a foundation for personal development, meaningful relationships, and overall life satisfaction. They teach the mind to recognize and appreciate what is present, learn from every experience, and approach life with intentionality and purpose. By integrating gratitude and reflection into daily life, individuals can transform their mindset, navigate challenges with composure, and create a life grounded in awareness, appreciation, and growth. Engaging in continuous learning and growth is a cornerstone habit for developing a resilient, adaptable, and forward-focused mindset. Life is dynamic, and the world around us is constantly changing. Knowledge, skills, and perspectives that were sufficient yesterday may not serve us today. Those who commit to ongoing learning cultivate the ability to navigate change, seize opportunities, and approach challenges with confidence and creativity. Continuous learning is not limited to formal education. It encompasses a wide range of experiences, including reading, observing, practicing new skills, seeking mentorship, and reflecting on lessons from successes and failures. By adopting a mindset of lifelong learning, individuals not only expand their intellectual capacity but also develop flexibility, curiosity, and a sense of purpose that fuels personal and professional growth. The first aspect of continuous learning involves cultivating curiosity and an openness to new ideas. Curiosity is the driving force that motivates exploration and discovery, encouraging individuals to question assumptions, seek alternative perspectives, and remain receptive to feedback. People who maintain a curious mindset are more likely to embrace challenges rather than avoid them, viewing obstacles as opportunities to gain knowledge and improve themselves. This intellectual openness fosters creativity, problem-solving skills, and adaptability, qualities essential for thriving in a rapidly evolving world. Cultivating curiosity can be as simple as asking questions, reading broadly across disciplines, or experimenting with unfamiliar experiences, all of which expand mental flexibility and understanding. Reading is one of the most effective and accessible ways to engage in continuous learning. Books, articles, research papers, and thought leadership content provide exposure to new ideas, historical perspectives, and innovative concepts. Regular reading enhances vocabulary, comprehension, and critical thinking, while also inspiring new approaches to personal and professional challenges. Diversifying reading materials, exploring genres, cultures, philosophies, and scientific discoveries, broadens perspective, reduces cognitive biases, and encourages empathy. Consistently dedicating time to reading, even for a few minutes each day, accumulates knowledge that compounds over time, gradually transforming how individuals perceive the world and make decisions. Learning also involves actively practicing and applying new skills. Acquiring knowledge without implementation has limited impact. True learning is solidified through action. Practicing a skill, whether it is coding, writing, public speaking, or a creative pursuit, reinforces neural pathways, enhances competence, and builds confidence. Continuous skill development also demonstrates adaptability, showing a willingness to evolve in response to changing circumstances or goals. Setting incremental goals, tracking progress, and reflecting on performance are all strategies that make the learning process more effective and sustainable. By consistently applying new skills, individuals transform theoretical knowledge into practical ability, which directly impacts their effectiveness and opportunities for growth. Mentorship and collaboration are additional powerful avenues for continuous learning. Engaging with individuals who possess expertise, experience, or different perspectives provides access to insights that may be difficult to acquire independently. Mentors offer guidance, feedback, and encouragement, helping mentees navigate challenges and accelerate learning. Collaborative learning, including team projects or peer discussions, exposes individuals to diverse approaches and ideas, fostering critical thinking and adaptability. By actively seeking and valuing input from others, individuals expand their understanding, challenge assumptions, and cultivate humility, recognizing that learning is an ongoing process enriched by shared knowledge. Reflection plays a crucial role in continuous learning, as it allows individuals to process experiences, evaluate decisions, and integrate lessons into future behavior. Reflective practices encourage analysis of successes, failures, and patterns of thought, promoting self-awareness and informed decision-making. By regularly reflecting on what worked, what didn't, and why, individuals identify opportunities for improvement, reinforce positive behaviors, and adjust strategies for greater effectiveness. Reflection also strengthens the connection between knowledge acquisition and personal growth, ensuring that learning is not merely theoretical but translates into meaningful, lasting change. Continuous learning fosters a growth mindset, the belief that intelligence, skills, and abilities can be developed through effort, practice, and perseverance. Individuals with a growth mindset approach challenges with resilience, viewing setbacks as opportunities to learn rather than as insurmountable obstacles. This perspective encourages experimentation, risk-taking, and innovation, as failures are reframed as essential components of the learning process. Embracing a growth mindset enhances adaptability, reduces fear of failure, and cultivates intrinsic motivation, making learning an ongoing, rewarding endeavor rather than a chore. Technology and digital resources have exponentially expanded opportunities for continuous learning. Online courses, podcasts, webinars, and digital libraries provide access to high-quality education and insights from around the world. Leveraging these tools allows individuals to learn at their own pace, explore new fields, and acquire specialized knowledge without the constraints of traditional classroom settings. Staying updated on technological advancements and trends further equips individuals to remain competitive and relevant, ensuring that their skills and knowledge evolve in tandem with changing environments. The practice of continuous learning also extends beyond intellectual development to emotional, social, and practical skills. Emotional intelligence, for instance, can be cultivated through reflection, observation, and training in communication, empathy, and self-regulation. Social skills, such as negotiation, collaboration, and leadership, improve through experience, feedback, and conscious practice. Practical skills, from time management to financial literacy, enhance effectiveness in daily life and long-term planning. By committing to holistic growth across multiple dimensions, individuals develop a versatile, well-rounded mindset capable of navigating complexity and uncertainty. One of the most profound benefits of continuous learning is the sense of empowerment it provides. Knowledge and skill acquisition foster confidence, independence, and a proactive approach to challenges. Learning reduces fear of the unknown, equips individuals with problem-solving tools, and enhances decision-making abilities. As competence grows, so does self-efficacy, the belief in one's capacity to influence outcomes and achieve goals. This sense of agency positively reinforces motivation and resilience, creating a cycle in which ongoing learning begets greater capability, which in turn encourages further learning. Continuous learning also cultivates adaptability in the face of change. The world is in constant flux, with technological, social, and economic shifts influencing personal and professional landscapes. Individuals who commit to lifelong learning are better equipped to adjust to new circumstances, acquire emerging skills, and remain relevant. Adaptability is not merely reactive. It involves anticipating trends, seeking knowledge proactively, and preparing for opportunities and challenges. By integrating learning into daily life, individuals become agile thinkers capable of thriving in uncertainty rather than being overwhelmed by it. Another significant advantage of ongoing learning is the enrichment of personal fulfillment and life satisfaction. Engaging with new ideas, exploring passions, and achieving milestones through skill development provides a sense of purpose, accomplishment, and joy. Learning stimulates the mind, enhances creativity, and encourages engagement with the world, reducing monotony and complacency. This habit nurtures a mindset that embraces growth, curiosity, and exploration, transforming everyday experiences into opportunities for enrichment and self-expression. Consistency is critical to the effectiveness of continuous learning. Small, incremental steps taken daily yield compounding results over time. Dedicating even a few minutes each day to reading, skill practice, reflection, or exploration of new topics accumulates into substantial knowledge and capability over months and years. Establishing routines, setting goals, and tracking progress reinforce commitment and accountability, making learning habitual rather than sporadic. By prioritizing learning as an integral part of daily life, individuals embed growth into their identity, ensuring that personal and professional development becomes a natural and sustained pursuit. Ultimately, engaging in continuous learning and growth transforms mindset, behavior, and life trajectory. It fosters intellectual agility, emotional resilience, adaptability, and self-efficacy. It encourages curiosity, humility, and creativity while providing practical tools for achieving personal and professional goals. By embracing a habit of lifelong learning, individuals position themselves to thrive in a complex, ever-changing world, continuously expanding their potential and enriching their lives. The compounding effects of consistent learning shape identity, influence relationships, enhance problem-solving abilities, and cultivate a mindset oriented toward progress, opportunity, and fulfillment. Using positive self-talk and visualization is a profoundly transformative habit that shapes mindset, behavior, and overall life outcomes. The way we speak to ourselves internally, our inner dialogue, directly influences our emotions, confidence, and actions. Negative self-talk, characterized by criticism, doubt, or pessimism, can erode self-esteem, increase stress, and limit potential. Conversely, positive self-talk reinforces self-belief, resilience, and motivation, creating a mindset that actively seeks solutions, embraces challenges, and persists in the face of obstacles. When paired with visualization, the practice of imagining desired outcomes in vivid detail, positive self-talk becomes a powerful tool for reprogramming the mind, enhancing focus, and cultivating success across personal and professional domains. Positive self-talk begins with awareness. Many people are unaware of the frequency and nature of their inner dialogue, often allowing subconscious patterns of self-criticism or fear to dominate their thoughts. Recognizing these patterns is the first step toward transformation. This requires mindfulness, pausing to observe internal thoughts without judgment and identifying recurring negative statements. Examples include, "I can't do this," "I'm not good enough," or "I always fail." Once recognized, these negative messages can be deliberately replaced with constructive, affirming statements that reinforce self-worth, capability, and potential. By consciously choosing words that empower rather than diminish, individuals gradually rewire their cognitive and emotional responses to challenges. The language used in positive self-talk is critical. Effective affirmations are specific, present tense, and framed positively. Instead of saying, "I will not fail," it is more effective to say, "I am capable and prepared to succeed." Phrasing statements in the present tense signals to the brain that the desired quality or outcome already exists, which strengthens belief and motivation. Positive self-talk can address various aspects of life, including confidence, resilience, focus, relationships, and goal attainment. Repeating affirmations consistently, especially during moments of doubt or challenge, reinforces neural pathways that support constructive thinking and proactive behavior. Visualization complements positive self-talk by engaging the imagination to create detailed mental representations of desired outcomes. This practice leverages the brain's natural tendency to respond similarly to imagined experiences as it does to real experiences. For example, visualizing oneself successfully delivering a presentation, achieving a fitness goal, or completing a challenging task activates neural circuits associated with performance, confidence, and problem solving. Visualization strengthens the mind-body connection, preparing individuals mentally and emotionally to navigate real-life situations with greater competence and composure. When paired with affirmations, visualization enhances the emotional impact of positive self-talk, making the desired outcome feel tangible and achievable. Effective visualization involves more than simply imagining a vague success. It requires vivid, multisensory detail. Engaging the senses, sight, sound, touch, even smell and emotion, creates a richer mental experience and deepens the neural imprint. For instance, visualizing a successful public speaking event might include seeing the audience's reactions, hearing one's own confident voice, feeling the posture and gestures, and experiencing the pride and satisfaction of accomplishment. This level of detail trains the brain to anticipate success, reducing anxiety and increasing readiness when the real situation arises. Over time, repeated visualization fosters confidence, sharpens focus, and enhances the likelihood of achieving the visualized outcome. Positive self-talk and visualization together also reinforce resilience and adaptability. Life inevitably presents setbacks, obstacles, and unexpected changes. Individuals who regularly practice these habits develop the ability to respond constructively rather than reactively. Affirmations provide a mental framework for persistence, reminding the individual of capability, strength, and potential solutions. Visualization, on the other hand, allows one to mentally rehearse overcoming difficulties, imagining alternative strategies and favorable outcomes. This combination equips individuals with the cognitive and emotional tools necessary to face challenges with composure, flexibility, and determination. The habit of daily practice is essential for the effectiveness of positive self-talk and visualization. Like any skill, consistency strengthens neural pathways and solidifies new patterns of thinking. Many successful individuals begin their day with a routine that includes affirmations and visualization, setting a proactive and empowered tone for the day. Even brief sessions, 5 to 10 minutes of focused self-talk and visualization, can accumulate over time, producing measurable changes in mindset, behavior, and performance. Incorporating these practices into morning or evening routines, or using them before high-pressure situations, ensures that they become habitual, accessible, and impactful. Positive self-talk also plays a critical role in shaping self-perception and confidence. People who consistently affirm their abilities and visualize success internalize a sense of competence and self-worth. This internal belief system influences outward behavior, encouraging proactive decision-making, risk-taking, and pursuit of goals. Over time, the reinforced belief in personal capability reduces self-doubt, mitigates fear of failure, and fosters a growth-oriented mindset. Confidence generated through self-talk and visualization is not arrogant or superficial. It is grounded in preparation, clarity of purpose, and recognition of one's own potential. Visualization can be tailored to both short-term objectives and long-term aspirations. For daily goals, individuals can mentally rehearse tasks, interactions, or challenges, preparing themselves for optimal performance. For broader ambitions, visualization can create a mental roadmap of desired life outcomes, from career achievements to personal development milestones. This practice reinforces motivation, clarifies priorities, and strengthens commitment to actionable steps. By bridging the gap between imagination and reality, visualization transforms abstract goals into attainable objectives, while positive self-talk sustains belief and effort. Emotional regulation is another benefit of these practices. Positive self-talk reduces anxiety, discouragement, and negative rumination by focusing attention on solutions, strengths, and possibilities. Visualization provides a sense of control and preparedness, reducing fear of uncertainty and enhancing emotional resilience. Together, they create a mental environment conducive to calm, clarity, and effective decision-making. Individuals who master these habits respond to stressors with composure and strategic thinking rather than impulsive or self-defeating reactions. The ripple effects of positive self-talk and visualization extend into relationships, professional performance, and personal fulfillment. Confident, resilient individuals communicate more effectively, collaborate more constructively, and inspire trust and respect in others. They approach challenges with creativity and persistence, increasing their ability to achieve goals and contribute meaningfully. On a personal level, these habits foster self-acceptance, reduce internal conflict, and promote a sense of agency over one's life. By shaping thoughts and emotions proactively, individuals cultivate a mindset that embraces possibility, growth, and purpose. Implementing positive self-talk and visualization requires intentionality and focus. Writing down affirmations, recording them for playback, or using visual cues can enhance consistency. Visualization can be enhanced through vision boards, guided imagery exercises, or mental rehearsal of specific scenarios. The key is to make these practices deliberate, immersive, and emotionally engaging, ensuring that they resonate deeply with the subconscious mind. Over time, the cumulative effect of daily practice rewires thought patterns, strengthens confidence, and creates a mindset aligned with achievement, resilience, and personal growth. Ultimately, using positive self-talk and visualization is a conscious commitment to shaping one's inner world to support desired outcomes. These practices empower individuals to counteract negative influences, cultivate optimism, enhance performance, and navigate life with clarity and confidence. By consistently engaging in affirmations and mental imagery, people reinforce belief in their abilities, prepare for challenges, and attract opportunities aligned with their goals. The transformation is both internal and external. Internally, in mindset, confidence, and emotional regulation; externally, in behavior, relationships, and accomplishments. Over time, these habits compound, creating a mindset that is proactive, resilient, and oriented toward continuous growth, fulfillment, and success.